Max Cothrel! Thank you. It's good to see everybody tonight. How's it going?
Guys, give it up for my good friend, Max Cothrel.
It's, in case you guys didn't know, I'm sponsored by Bacardi. So, drink it up, shorty.
You guys ready to get weird tonight? Can I get a round of applause? How ready? Okay, yeah. And now, by a show of applause with the backs of your hands, can I see how ready are we to get weird tonight? Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. Great, good crowd.
Anybody else ever wake up with a boner and worry you're sexually attracted to mornings? Try to watch the sunrise and beat off? Hire a prostitute named Dawn? Ever tell you what time it is before noon? What time is it, girl? 9:47. 9:47 what? A.M.? Yeah, I like that.
I snuck into the maternity ward at the dog pound last week. Strung a bunch of fishing line 6 inches off the ground. Bitches be tripping.
Started rolling joints on my copy of Grand Theft Auto just to prove everybody right.
Dropped acid last week, too. Don't try to clean that shit up with a paper towel. I'm gonna get burned.
Yep. People used to kill other people to be the Pope. Now you just give it up. What's it even mean anymore? I don't know.
You know, does anyone else ever wonder if like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics about cats are really basically just like funny internet videos about cats?
Good. I think the phrase elephant in the room probably meant a lot more when there were less rooms that could fit elephants into them. Like you would probably notice an elephant in this room, but like Walmart. There could be like a whole elephant section at Walmart you don't even know about. And everybody starts chanting, USA! USA! I don't know. Anybody else ever take a shower and get a boner where you're sexually attracted to hygiene? Yeah, right? Try to wash your hands and beat off. Hire a prostitute named Pristine. Just make her floss. I don't know, if you're into oral, I guess.
I had a girl over at my place the other day and she said she was hungry. I knew she was a little bit of a feminist, so I made her a sandwich. And I was like, this is what all the fuss is about. She said we should see other people. That was alright though. She was kind of weird. She collected magazines, like specifically like periodicals about like fatherhood. Like this one called Daddy. It was weird because she just had so many daddy issues.
Always had a thing for petite girls, but I feel weird saying that because I'm not French or a sign hanging from the ceiling in a Kohl's. But I don't know how else to say it because I can't say I like little girls. I also can't say I like Little Women because I fucking hated that book. The movie was okay though. Got a thing for girls with big eyes too. I blame that on the Disney movies. You've seen Snow White and Cinderella. They all look like Walt Disney just said something terrible about Jews today. Meanwhile, every like bitch stepmother in those movies is like, what? Very squinty. This is like a prejudice though, and it's weird how that can catch up to you in real life. One time a girl with small eyes offered me an apple, and I smacked it out of her hand and said, "Fuck you, bitch!" I checked myself, I caught myself, I was like, "Listen, ma'am, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, fuck you, witch!" Anybody else ever stand in line at the bank and get a boner and where you're sexually attracted to finance? Try to write a check and beat off? Hire a prostitute named Penny? Have her count change for you? "Yeah, girl, how many nickels in a roll? Because I'm paying you in nickels."
Anyway, Fox News is a lot like Satan, because it only matters if you believe in it. Which is weird, because it means Fox News is a lot like Jesus, too. Oh, too soon. It's alright, we'll give it a couple more 1,000 years. Yeah. Jesus! I'm waiting for that second coming. I don't think he's got the stamina. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I saw a t-shirt the other day that said "Walk to Cure Alzheimer's." I didn't know that was all it took. I wish somebody would have told me, like, we gotta start spreading the word. Tell Grandma to put her shoes on, you know? No, tell her to put them on her feet. Come on, if we leave now, we can walk to the volleyball game and see if Aunt Linda gets to keep her tits. Okay, you guys didn't want to laugh at that one, but you did anyway.
No? Okay. That's fine, guys. You don't have to laugh at everything. I'm just trying, you know.
All right, okay.
I always thought baby nightmares would be like the scariest thing ever. Because you know that like feeling when a word's right on the tip of your tongue? Like that's all the time for babies because they don't even know what words are. And so their dreams are just shit they see on a daily basis that they don't know what to call. Anybody else ever get a boner and get a boner? Where you're sexually attracted to boners? Try to get a boner and beat off? Hire a prostitute named Dick? Ever get a boner? Who do you know here, bro? This guy was desperate to be my wingman. Like, it was only, like, I walked out onto this back porch to get in line for a keg, and this guy's like, "Hold this girl's leg while she does a keg stand." And I'm like, okay, settle down. I'm right here. And so I do it, and then we, like, set her down, and he's like, "Oh, that was all this guy right here. This guy, look at his muscles, fucking, this guy just held you up." I'm like, it was really a team effort. It's okay. And so I leave, and I come back, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what up, man? I remember you. I'm the keg stand, brah." Like, that's your name? People call you that? And that sounds like the invention where Budweiser finally figured out how to bring tits and beer together. Think about it. But so he's still like all about like getting me laid. And I've never met this guy before. He's like, "Yeah, who you here with, man? You here with some ladies?" I'm like, "Nope, no, that's okay." He's like, "How about just some randoms? Come on, we'll do it." And I'm like, "What? Like, no, thank you." So then he just turns to these two girls. He's like, "This guy's my best friend." And I just try to ignore him, but he won't give up. He's like, "He's my best friend. We go way back." And so finally I turn around and I look at the girls and I look at him. I'm like, "What's my name?" And he just looks at me. He's like, "You're my best friend." I'm like, "What's my fucking name?" "Darian." "Do you know someone named Darian? Has anyone ever met anyone named Darian? Do I look like a Darian? It sounds like a race of elves." I don't get the whole YOLO thing. I know we're kind of past the point. Like, we've all agreed YOLO is stupid. But like, even ironically, when I hear YOLO, it's just like, we're all gonna die. It's like, "I don't know, man. I feel like I've had enough to drink." Hey, man, we're all gonna die. that's the thing about like mortality is that, okay, you shouldn't think about suicide every day. But if you can't stop yourself, you at least want to be constructive, right? Come up with like a cool way to do it, because like it's like turning down ice cream at a party. It's like, no, I don't want any, thank you. It's like, well, why? Are you diabetic? I don't. So you think about it and you try to come up with something like, okay, I'm gonna need an island with an active volcano. I'm gonna need to charter a plane. Okay, so you're in the plane, you're going over the Pacific, you got this island with an active volcano, little contact with the outside world. You don't want them to know much. You're gonna rent a Phoenix costume. You're just gonna want to let go of that deposit as soon as you slap it down, because you know you're not getting that back. And now you're gonna need a mathematician to kind of tell you when you should jump, but you want to time up the jump so you land right in the active volcano. Because then you go out as a god. Gods live forever. It's alright, they got a little heavy, guys. I know that.
I'm Max.
Well, thanks, everybody.